digging a hole. There you go. All right, guys, today we're gonna be taking Dan's Cub Cadet Challenger up against the Gravely Atlas in a number of contests. Rock climbing, clearance, towing, hauling, speed. And then we're gonna chain them up directly head to head, and we're gonna see how they do. What are you trying to do? You're straddling a log.
I know, I don't want to go through the mud.
You're gonna rip your undercarriage out if you try to straddle a log. Okay, he's going on the side. There we go. Next up, it's my turn, but this is gonna be later in the video. You'll see all of this and a lot more. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and stick around today. Good morning, you guys. The first thing we're gonna be doing today is taking the Gravely Atlas JSV and putting it head to head up against the Cub Cadet. This isn't gonna be about making one better than the other. They're not equal machines. We're just gonna show you the differences, because when you're going out and you're thinking about buying maybe your first UTV, it's tough to realize what are all those differences and options out there actually make for performance at the end of the day. You know, a bigger engine, smaller engine, hydraulic dump assist, manual dump assist. So we're gonna actually be testing all of these things out side by each. Dan's got a Cub Cadet. I've got a Gravely. They're both the same year. They both look like they're UTVs, but they're not the same, and we're gonna start testing that right now. Yeah, so the idea was just to show you guys some of the differences in UTVs. So if you're out gonna go buy your own UTV and you're wondering what really difference does the size of the engine make, or the cargo bed, we're gonna be comparing some of those features that are really hard to wrap your head around and get a feel for how it performs in the field today. That's the goal. All right, guys, this is today's playground. You want to give us a tour, Dan the man, what we're looking at?
Sure. We're at Bodie Tree Care out here in Carpentersville, Illinois. He basically does a lot of tree care here in the northwest suburbs of Chicago. And he's just an equipment geek, you know? He's like Stanley, but doesn't get the new stuff. So he takes all the old stuff, he'll buy it. You might see this as junk, he'll see it as a gem, and he'll fix it up. And I mean, he loves this thing. He actually made this thing robotic. If you look up in the cab, there's servos. So when he's out here at a one-man operation, dumping, tub grinding, he can reverse it, start it, put the throttle up.
From the Volvo loader.
From the Volvo loader. He just has a little remote. Check it out. There's a servo up in there. It's crazy.
Okay, we got to go check this out. I mean, who doesn't like checking out redneck ingenuity? Now, I heard he got all these servos off from Amazon. Oh my God, look at this. This is how he's got it, dude. Here's his servos. Look at, this is awesome. Oh, look at this. Dude's got this thing totally rigged. Holy crap. That's amazing. That right there is worth the price of admission alone. I don't care who you are. This is freaking awesome. Before we can film, we got to unload that truck.
So this truck stand used to be a cement mixer. He basically took it inside for a month, built that whole thing, put the crane on it, and now it's one of his tree trucks.
I know this doesn't have anything to do with UTV wars, but I also know if you guys like equipment half as much as I do, you'll appreciate this. Well, hopefully you will. So that used to be an old cement truck. I never did get to meet the guy whose shop we were at when we filmed this. Dan, will you do maybe a just a 1 minute walk around on yours, and then we'll do one on mine so we can see how they are different.
This is a Cub Cadet Challenger 750 EPS, electronic power steering. It basically comes like this. There's very few options that I put on here. It was the roll bar, the rock bars, and the lights. That's pretty much it. The mirrors, everything else, the winch comes with it stock as a base unit, right? It's got the cool wheels on it, piggyback suspensions.
That's not stock though, right?
No, they are.
Those wheels are stock.
Those wheels are stock. Dude, it comes, that's what I'm telling you. It comes like all this. Piggyback shocks on it. Does about 45 mile an hour. Four-wheel drive, locking front and rear differentials. The winch comes with it stock. The windshield actually is an upgrade. It does come with a windshield, but we opted for the one with the vents in it.
Okay.
I love the mirrors though. The mirrors is like the biggest thing.
The mirrors are nice.
Does not have an electronic bed, but you just pull here and the bed will go.
Is that an option?
I don't know. You probably could get one. Yeah, I've seen them.
Okay.
You know, I mean, it's a little bit plasticky, but if you feel, it's got steel inside. Right? So
okay.
It's plasticky, but steel inside. So the modern day truck bed, right? You know, guards. This thing's designed for work and play, Stanley. And the coolest thing is LED lights galore. You know, work LED light back here to work up your bed, LED lights on the back, and oh, the biggest thing is turn signals. It's got turn signals, so you don't need to go out and buy turn signals. That makes it great for people that live in areas where you can drive golf carts and stuff like that on the road, because this is legal.
But it comes legal and ready for the road then, with the turn signals on, and you got to license it.
Yeah, technically.
So technically, all you got to do is license it.
I mean, it's still a UTV. They don't say it's a roadworthy vehicle, but in some places. But you have tilt steering, all these buttons, a full dash in it.
Here's your shifter right here, your lock diff, your winch in and out.
And these doors are standard, Stanley. And the doors are actually part of the integral roll bar system. So
really?
You can't take them off.
All right.
Which is good and bad. Because some people want to take them off, because if you're running in and out of it a lot, you don't want them on.
All right. So that's what we're going to be going up against. And today we're running the Gravely Atlas. This is the brand new one that they just came out with this year. This is the JSV 3400 job site vehicle. It's based off a Polaris Ranger body frame, but what Gravely Atlas did was they created custom accessories for the work environment. A lot of the things that are standard on the Cub Cadet are option upgrades on the Gravely Atlas, like these automotive style doors, crank up windows. Now we do have a full cab, full heat in this unit. We've got back glass, front glass. That's not stock, you guys. Mirrors, this is not stock. This shifter setup right here actually has my snowplow incorporated into it. I do have steering assist. I mean, I do have adjustable steering here as well. Here's my diff lock right here. I don't have it all blinged out like Dan does on his, which is fine because it fits me and how I like to roll. One of the things that is absolutely amazing, love the headache rack on this, because that saved my windshield already more times than I care to admit. But unlike Dan, who has to manually lift his box, mine lifts up with the push of a button right here. That's my little sweet spot button, and up goes my box. And that makes speeding up everything I do. Our engines, of course, is located right underneath, and here you can actually see it says Polaris right on it. So today we're going to be putting them head to head, toe to toe, towing, carrying, hauling, and fun, right? Because can a dedicated work UTV be fun? I think it can, but we're going to find out. We're racing from there. We're going to come right past this camera, and we're going to stop right behind you. So at this point, we should still be going pretty much full speed. All right, so race 1, which we didn't record, I smoked him. Race 2, which we recorded, he barely won. So we're gonna do best 2 out of 3 right now. Ready? So now I don't know what the top speed on the Cub Cadet is, but the rated top speed on the Gravely Atlas is 35 miles an hour, and it has a 999 cc engine. All right, let's see what she can do. Next up, rock crawling. Well, this isn't really rocks, but this is pretty cool.
This thing's little crawler.
Well, keep going. See.
I don't want to roll it.
Yeah, don't roll it.
You do it.
No, you do it.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to go all the way. You think?
Well, let's find out. She's doing good. Give her some juice. Give it some go-go juice. I didn't think it was gonna do it. I didn't think mine was gonna do it either though. All right guys, my turn with the Gravely. Dan's done a great job of loosening up the gravel.
All right, so Stanley, I don't believe you have a front locker. That would be the disadvantage in this situation, right?
Let's find out.
Here we go. Oh yeah. He did it!
Stuck on the belly pan. This is where bigger tires would be a little bit nice to give you a little bit more clearance underneath it. I don't think I'm going anywhere.
I'm gonna get you off.
That's what she said. Yes, I'm laughing at my own joke like a minute later. I can't help it. My favorite event is coming up though. Dan's doing a review of the Kubota four-wheel drive on his second channel. It's called Midlife Toys. So if you want to see Dan's take on this, and he's going to be doing short-term and long-term tests over on Midlife Toys, right? Midlife Toys is where.
Yep.
So if you guys want to follow along and see how this thing holds up, go check them out over there. But next up, what we're going to be doing is, well, let's take a look at the capacity of these two units, right? So the Gravely Atlas, it's got a larger bed. You can fit a full-size pallet of block in there. And you can see the Cub Cadet doesn't even come close to having the same kind of capacity. A much smaller cargo space in the back. So let's just see how much smaller that is. Let's start filling them up and counting loads, right?
Yep,
and let's watch the suspension squat or hold up. So if you guys want to see a full review on that Cub Kubota, Dan actually did let me do one. So that's coming to my channel, but he's going to be doing updates and show you long-term how this machine holds out as well over on Midlife Toys. So I'm going to recommend you going over there to really get the full scoop on this thing. But on this one, what we're going to be doing is putting the same amount in each machine, and then we're just going to go beat the snot out of these machines just to see if anything breaks, snaps, or how they handle. Because basically when you load these things down, they change. The performance of the machine changes, and we wanted to load them down and just start torturing them to see what happens. All right guys, so right now we've got the same amount of scoops on each. We've got 5 and 5. So you can see the Atlas still has that cargo space. Is pretty nice. The Cub, you couldn't put any more on because you're going to carry it into the cab, and Dan has to still try to dump that. That's going to be funny. This is what I call recycled class 5. Well, this one, yeah, yep, because we've got the bits of concrete in it, the aggregate. These are 3/4 inch pieces. Here's what I really like about this material, you guys. Let's grab just kind of a more rounded. I want to get the perfect handful for you guys. This is it right here. This is the perfect handful. I've tried to explain this material to you guys in my retaining wall videos, so this might be a great opportunity for me to actually just show you what this is. It's little tiny bits of concrete, and it's little tiny bits and chunks of asphalt, and you see how angular it is. that angular nature locks everything in place. So, and when it plops down, look at, see how that locks? They're not P-rock, round and roll when water goes through it. Plus, it's got all this beautiful fines in it, and all of these fines, all the material all the way down are angular in nature, right? So everything just locks, and then when you pack it a little bit, boom, she goes tight. Love this stuff. This is what I call recycled class 5. I think you're squatting a lot more.
Oh my God.
I think you're
kidding?
I think you're
This is bottomed out.
I think you are done. I still got room to go.
I think I'm past done.
Yeah, I think you.
If I drive, I'm gonna do damage.
Well, we'll find out. All right, let's go for a ride in Dan's overloaded UTV and see how she does.
Dude, not bad.
It actually handled really well.
Not bad.
No, not bad at all. Fishtaily, right?
Yeah, you can tell it's a little green.
Yeah, a little vague on the front steering. So then Dan let me just take it out on my own and just get a feel for how it rolls. And in all honesty, you guys, way better than I thought it was gonna handle for. All right, let's go for a ride in mine and see how she does. So the difference in handling between mine and his, pretty subtle. Now we got the same load on, same scoops, same everything. So we're about as nose to nose as we can be with this. All right, let's listen to them grunt. See how they do. So if the cargo looks like it's a lot less at this point, it's because we've already been spinning around and just pushing these machines to see how they handle carrying a load. How's it gonna handle when you're pushing it and you got a heavy load on the back? Because is it gonna be top heavy? Is it gonna wanna flip to the side? Is it gonna be still balanced? You know, I mean, because you're buying these things for work and play, and part of the work is hauling sometimes loads that it's not meant to haul. They actually both handle pretty well with a load on. I was surprised. Honestly, I thought this Gravely was just gonna smoke this Cub Cadet. It's surprisingly holding up well compared to the Gravely. The box capacity is definitely different, but this here is where you guys might like this feature or might not care. All right, show them how you dump.
All right, this is how we dump, you guys. We got pretty heavy load. This is heavier than a normal load, so let's see. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Him and I both tried to lift this and we couldn't get it to dump.
Pull up and it should go, right?
But then when he did this. Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
Hey. All right.
All right.
Let's get this out of the way and we'll show you how we dump. Oh, I know you guys have seen how I dump, but I literally just hit a button, and that's not fair. I mean, my load, there's nothing in it at this point. This machine's handled so much more than this, but I ended up flinging most of it out. But I mean, first impressions of this thing. So it's bass backwards from yours, all the way up is high. Yep, now you're in high.
I mean, this thing feels heavier duty for sure.
Does it?
Yeah. Wow, man, this thing's not bad. Yeah, it's got a smoothness to it. It's smoother.
You think so?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. kind of smoother. That was more like sportier and just, you know, motorcycle-ish. This is more a little car-ish to me.
Oh yeah, you know what? Good call on that. I think, yeah, maybe just the sound and performance of the engine a little bit. Yeah,
this is just
more refined.
This
right?
feels like, you know, like a Honda Civic, and that feels more like a, you know, like a CBR motorcycle. Okay. You know.
Not really sure if UTV feels like a Honda Civic. Okay, you locking everything out?
Yep.
You locking everything?
I'm going all the way out to beat you.
Okay.
So I get to use every trick in the book.
All right, I'm gonna lock everything out too. You're going in low gear or high gear?
I'm not giving away my secrets, dude.
So you're going in low gear.
Do what you gotta do to beat me.
Ruh-roh, Reggie.
What happened?
We broke something. Oh! Yeah, we broke something. Yeah, we broke my UTV. We broke it.
Oh, that's okay. No, it just got bent.
Ah, no, we snapped it. All right.
Yeah, that's bent. Kinda.
All right.
Cub Cadet on that one.
Yeah, we can't jerk them. I need a hitch system. That's your advantage. You got a hitch, but I don't think we moved. Let's go on asphalt next, because now we were kind of dependent upon the tires, digging, everything else. Let's just go asphalt.
So up to this point, everything had been pretty much equal until we did this.
I'm gonna see if I can pull you sideways. Okay.
Oh, there was no comparison. The Gravely was... Dan's actually trying to go forward. He actually is. The Gravely just took this event. Holy cow. I didn't expect that. That's why I'm smiling so much. I finally won one.
All right, you guys, well, that's our video for today. We had a little bit of fun. We weren't meaning to beat one up or the other up. We just wanted to show you some of the differences between UTVs, because they kind of look similar, but sometimes what you think one is going to perform doesn't always live up to what you know actually get in the end.
Right, but these are way out of class of each other. I mean, that one's a 750, one's like a 1200. You know, one's top of the line, one's, you know, middle of the line.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you right now, the Cub Cadet held up really good on the rock crawling.
Impressive. On
some of the stuff that it did really good. Nice cab. A lot of the extras that are on mine are standard features on yours. But I mean, if you need something that's going to be able to haul a full pallet, that's mine. Yours can't haul a full pallet.
No, and the Gravely was definitely smoother. I mean, if you're going to be in the thing all day running around, it definitely seems like I'd rather be in that cab. You know, just seem more car-like. You know.
Do you have a heater on yours?
No, you can get them though. Mine doesn't.
Okay, yeah.
But I don't have the roll-up windows either. That was awesome.
And I don't have blinkers like you do.
Right.
So, and I don't have mirrors like you do. Wish I did.
Right.
So there's some give and take with each one of them. Hope this video's helped you guys. Just check them out. You know, check out, maybe make a better purchase decision, whatever you're doing. And
if you're a homeowner, I'd say go Cubs. Less money, and you get the fun factor to it. You get it in camo. If you're gonna use it for commercial, I would say Gravely all day.
But why is yours more fun than mine? I don't get that.
Why is it more fun? Because it's just nimble. It's fun. It's easy to run around.
Mine's not nimble or fun.
I don't know. I still think. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Yours was fun, but I still think.
And when you get stuck, I can pull you all over wherever you want to go.
Dude, the Cub broke your thing. All right.
My hitch broke. I just had the hitch wrong. That's all.
Stanley's gloating.
I am gloating. I finally won one. Clearly won one. I didn't win it. I literally, like, his you might look, and there's probably antifreeze leaking underneath it. That's the UTV crying.
That's not mine. That was yours, dude.
No, yours is crying,
No,
right?
it's not.
Oh crap! All
No,
right,
mine doesn't leak.
I thought it was.
Mine doesn't leak.
It did. When we were at your house, it just starts weep. Oh, it knew it was coming up. We were in your driveway.
I
It just.
knew Stanley was coming to town. I was like, oh, I'm about to get beat.
It's like I'm gonna have 8 miles on me now, not just 7.
And that's our video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, you guys know we weren't trying to put one over the other, say one's better than the other, but we wanted to actually show you what the difference is when you see the numbers on paper. What does that actually translate to, right? I mean, how does the performance, like his was 750 cc's, mine's 999 cc's. Does that really make that much of a difference? Well, kind of does. Kind of does. It just depends on what you're looking for in a UTV, and all we wanted to do was help clear that up. That's our video for today. Oh, one last thing, you guys. Yes, the Gravely Atlas is just a Polaris Ranger. That Gravely then takes their mods, adds to it, and creates a job site vehicle. And so that, I know a couple of you guys have asked that or wanted to know about that, and that's our video for today. Please hit that subscribe button, please hit that share button, it goes a long way, and please hit the like button. Those things actually matter. And there's a bell notification up in the corner, and I'm sorry for asking you to do so many things. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of it down below. And one last thing, God bless, go get them, and happy holidays, you guys. I hope you make it awesome. We'll see you on another one.